Hi guys, Flying Pig Games here. We're going to do a channel update, I think. Well, I know we are. Whether we need to do one or not is another matter. We are using FSX because it gives us a nice time to talk as we fly around. Whoops, don't know what's going on there with textures loading and stuff. Right, let's see if we can get the canopy open. I've already learnt that red lever is the canopy jettison and it does work. So I will not be clicking that. That did not do what I thought it was and I have no idea what it is. Oh, that's harness release. Okay. Cool. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's cheat and use Shift E. Wait, can I close? Okay, so now that's open. This side does not appear to open. Right, anyway, so the other reason I like using FSX for channel updates. What's that sticking up from the wing? And on that side, guessing they're not meant to be sticking up, but whatever. The other reason I like Flight Sim X is I get to fly some interesting aircraft for the channel update. So many of you who are interested in aviation, particularly old aviation, have probably guessed what this is. So everyone can pause the video in a moment and drop their guesses as to what it is in the comments. I'll give you a couple of clues. Look at the shape of the wings, elliptical, and it's a World War II era aircraft. Okay, pause the video now and let me know what you think. I'm going to assume everyone who wants to do that has done it. So we'll have a look at the external view. It is, of course, a Supermarine Spitfire. Beautiful aircraft. Don't know why this one's painted yellow underneath. I got this from Just Flight website. So let's start her up and get that beautiful Merlin sound. Let's see if I can get back in the cockpit though, that might help. Right, I have no idea how to start this aircraft. Crack the throttle a bit, one would think. Right, what's... probably... about 2%. Probably need the mixture control fully open. That all looks good. Right, where is reflector sight? We want that on, of course. Whoops, oh dear. Okay, I tell you what, just for a moment, while we try and start this up, Let's turn track IR off and just use easy dock. So what is this? Don't know, but it's now turned on. Battery master needs to go on. That is on, that's fine. We've got ample fuel. Probably want our recognition lights on, like so. Oh, that's cool. Morse code on the recognition lights. Fuel tank pressure is on. Engine primer, 1, 2, 5. Fuel controls are open. Let's get this beautiful Merlin going. Is she running? No. Why not? Nope, still not going. You know what? We need a view where we can see the RPM as well as click the starters. Let's hold them. Come on, girl. Go. Go. Start. What's that do? Let's close fuel control. Probably trying to start it with it closed is a bad idea. But okay, what have I forgotten? Wait, is this a checklist here? No. Magnetos, I believe, should be on. Okay, I can't move the magnetos anyway. Do I need more throttle? That looks good. Let's try at that. What are those? Okay, let's try doing it with full throttle. Near enough. No, maybe not full, but most of the throttle. Okay, what if we... Okay, you know what? In the interests of time, we are gonna do it this way. Control E. There we go. And there's that big beautiful engine running. Oh no, don't want... Whoops. Oh, that's not where I want that. Where I wanted that to reset to. What's all that? I don't know. Let's just line up nicely. That looks good. Except we need to sit up significantly higher. Right. Anyone know how I close it? Ooh, that's elevator pitch. I really don't want that. Or rudder pitch rather. Even worse. Okay, how does one shut the door? Shift E, will that do it? Nope. What if we go out here? There we go. Door is now closed. And we are good to taxi. Wow, this took us a long time to get going. That's kind of not good. Let's put track IR back on. And this was supposed to be a channel update. Yeah, these aircraft were known for being hard to taxi because of the big or the long nose, so you couldn't see very easily. We are going to try and fly to Stapleford. However, to do so I need to pay attention, but I also need to know where my compass is. Does this... oh, down there in the middle. Okay. That's fine. So to get to Stapleford we are going to head pretty much north when we lift off and just fly north. Now Stapleford is a grass strip, so that's going to be fun finding it. However, brakes... no, actually no, we're good to keep going. However, the Spitfire is more than capable of landing on a grass strip, so we are fine. In fact, I believe they operate from grass strips a lot during the Second World War. So that's all fine. Assuming I can find Stapleford, we're good. So let's go. Full power on that big Merlin up front. Probably one of the best sounds you'll ever hear, a Merlin engine. Bring the gear up. Did that in fact raise the gear? It did. Let's just do a roll like that for the sake of it. And one more 'cause it looks good. This is a good looking aircraft. Nice. It's gotta be said, it does look amazing. At least I assume this has got a Merlin engine in it. I'm not sure what mark this is actually. Right, now let's try to figure out how to get to Stapleford. So basically we're going south, we need to go back the other way. Let me try and get on roughly the correct course, and then I'll start with channel updatey things. That's 36, that will be northbound. Ooh, easy. So, channel update, what's going on? Well, you will be aware from the last update that the flight sim airline videos have stopped, hence why you haven't seen any of those over the last week. You've had purely Skyrim videos. So what's going on with that? Why just the Skyrim videos? Whoops, that's the problem with having too many buttons on your joystick. The reason for just Skyrim videos right now, basically I've been trying to find other games that I can make entertaining content of. So I tried to get XCOM working, which I believe was what I said I was going to do in the last update. However, the Long War mod I wanted to use does not work, or I cannot get it correctly installed. It does not seem to work on my system. Now, I don't know why that is. I am still going to try and fix it. Well, I'll see if I can think of any other way of getting it to work. I will attempt to do so, but it's not looking promising at this point. So what else is happening? Well, I've tried to record or to do a series of me playing through the campaign of the Second Age of Empires. I may still go back to that, however when I tried to do it the other day it just didn't seem to go. I don't know, it might just have been me, but well, it definitely was just me, no one else was there, but you know, it just didn't quite feel like it worked. There's Stapleford up there. So we actually need to go slightly to the west. Yeah, slightly to the west to line up on the extended centre line. But yeah, that just didn't quite feel like it was. It just didn't feel right. If you know what I mean. So what else did I try and do? I've looked at doing let's try that again. A Far Cry 3 permadeath series. And I probably will go back to that idea. I just need to wait for it to update with my really slow internet connection. So in the meantime, tomorrow you will see, or you may see, a Farming Sim 2015 video. Again, I might just ditch that though, because it sort of didn't work. So yeah, I might just ditch that, or I might put it out anyway and see what you guys think. So I have here, I went into town the other day at some point and got several games on disc. I know that's a weird thing to do, but several games on disc pretty cheap. I will probably we're losing RPM on that engine, aren't we? Are we? We've definitely lost speed. No, I think we're good. I think we just climbed a bit too steep. So yeah, I've got Medal of Honor Allied Assault and the Spearhead expansion pack for it. I have a game called Delta Force Black Hawk Down, even though it was the Rangers that were involved in Black Hawk. And I suppose Delta Force were there as well, weren't they? I have a game called Flight, which is basically EA's flight simulator by the looks. It's flight free, unlimited by the way. Is that Stapleford down there? Probably, we'll worry about that in a minute. And I have Combat Flight Simulator 2. Or is that's Heathrow, right? So that can't be Stapleford. So yeah, I will be installing and playing, or essentially testing those out. There won't be full series, but I will at some point do a video with them. We've swung too far to the west. It could be that one it could be Stapleford we saw. That's London Centre there. So that, yeah, that, okay. And then that's Heathrow there. What's this, London City? Yeah. So we now need to swing back round the other way. And just remember, Track IR is having issues. And we just need to be aware the Spitfire is a manoeuvrable aircraft. While we gain speed fast there. That would be the beauties of having a V12 engine. I'm hoping this is a Merlin powered version. So I think that's actually North Wheeland, North Wheeled we can see. And I'm just going to have a quick look at what version of Spitfire this is. One moment. You guys probably won't see this, perhaps probably won't record it. It is the Mark IV prototype according to Flight Sim. Now I believe Mark IVs would still have had Merlin engines. I reckon that's Stapleford there, just under the gun sights now. And then, ooh, that there is probably North Wheeled. I tell you what, this flies nice. Hey. Ooh, lots of G there. Okay, flip it round. There we go. Sorry, I'm just having fun with this now. The channel updatey bit is done. I can't think of anything else I need to say other than if you guys want to see me play anything, please do let me know. Any feedback from you guys would be great. So we're not aiming up there for... Whoa, let's take it easy. Off wheel. We could land there, but I rather want to land on a grass strip. Flight sim wise, it's not completely dead from the channel. It's just on hold at the minute. Pretty much I want to get a couple more mods for it, specifically scenery mod, FTX Orbax FTX pack, which is basically global scenery rework pretty much, and probably active sky. I'm just pretty much trying to decide which of the two runways I want. We've got the well, actually there's two runways there that we're going to fly parallel to now. We've got a short-ish one off to the right, a longer one to the left with Pappies, or a really short cross runway there. See, this is where the scenery pack would be really nice, because this grass strip doesn't look particularly great, but it could do with the scenery pack on it. So, still not sure which runway I'm aiming for. I'm gonna see when we get out of this turn. Yeah, okay, neither of those two right now. Nice. Okay, let's drop the gear. Gear is coming down. Awesome. Gear is down. I do have a light to verify that. Okay, I'm gonna go for that short cross runway. Gonna turn back now. So this would be the upward, no, this would be the downwind leg, turning onto a short base leg. And let's not get too close to the ground. And very soon we'll be on short finals. I hope, if I've done this right. Track IR's having problems with where I'm sat. It's basically my head isn't staying inside its cone very well. Okay. So this is our base leg pretty much. On to short finals. And let's see if we can land this. Gotta remember it's a tail dragger, so we can't brake too hard. No, I don't like that. I can't see the runway. Wow. Okay, so landing a Spitfire is going to be tricky. So what happened there was I came in I think I was over the runway, but I couldn't see the runway. The nose was completely obscuring it, and I wasn't confident enough that I was over the runway to touch down. So we're going to try this long runway. Hopefully we'll have better visibility of it. Okay, I'm pretty confident I'm over the runway here. Whoops, that was really bad. We touched down right hand side first. We'd have probably killed ourselves doing that in the rail aircraft. Gear is now back up for a minute. This is actually quite difficult. Right, instead of doing that sort of attempted turn, we're going to get a lot of speed and then just do this. Ooh. Yard quite heavily then. Right, let's get the gear back out. Gear is coming down. Let's bleed some speed. More speed, please. Lose speed, come on. Nope, not happening. I'm just enjoying flying the Spitfire around. Let's keep it low level. This is pretty fun actually. Flying old warbirds. Wouldn't you love to do this for real? I know I would. One thing I'll probably never do though. Let's get her all the way over. Right, and let's bleed speed again. As we approach, gear down. Gear is going down. Well, that's quite interesting how the gear went down on this model, and I don't think it's actually modelled quite right here, because if you've seen the real Spitfire fly, you'll notice the gear never goes down up or down simultaneously. One leg, oh, we're on the ground, okay, but we're not on the runway, so let's go around. One leg usually always goes up and down before the other. The reason being, it didn't have, or the Spitfire didn't have the hydraulic power to move both at once. Actually, no, we want to do that, don't we? Yeah, that I failed at that. What I was trying to do. Okay, again, really need to bleed speed, get the nose high. We can do a few S-turns. This is something I should have been doing previously, but failed to do. We are way too high on this one, aren't we? Let's get the gear out anyway, in case we manage it. You never know, this one could be the one. No, it's not going to be the one, is it? Okay, one more go and then I'll give up with perfect landing and just slap it on the ground as best I can. Shame to have to do that with such a beautiful aircraft, but if I don't manage it this time, well, we're gonna have to. Because we won't have enough fuel forever. We've got plenty, but you know, it will run out. She felt like she was going to go into a spin for a minute. And actually, you know what, before we land, I just want to know how this is going to stall. Okay, nose down, power up. I want to see if I can get it to spin this time. Let's just sit it there. And a bit of rudder. Nah, it don't want to spin, does it? That's fine. Right, where are we? I don't see the airfield. It's from that, okay. Ooh, that was a stall. Let's try that again. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, now it wants to spin. Ooh, that was fun. Let's see, can we do it again this way? Oof. Yep. So the way to stall this one is pull out turns. That's not good. I thought I wasn't recovering from that for a second. Okay, let's land before I break it. That is, if we can figure out where land is. Well, I know where land is, obviously, it's underneath us. But, you know what I mean, where the runway is. Ooh, I keep getting right on the edge of that stall. That was a bad time to put it in a bit of a stall. I should really fly from this view, it would help. Oops. Tracker, please just stop being annoying. Okay, it's definitely having problems. There's the runway. Okay, let's take the engine out now. Not take it out as in get rid of it, but take it out as in idle the power. So we should be able to glide this in. I mean, practice forced landings are the way to go, right? Always good to practice them before you do them for real. So that's what we're going to do. I am not going to touch the power unless we have to go around. Just as proof, down there you can see the power is idle. Basically it's now all about energy conservation. Waste as little as possible. Glide as best we can. I am a little bit too slow and too raw now. But we've still got, actually we've still got plenty of speed, don't we? I need to be slightly more over centre line. There we go. Ooh, that was a bad touchdown. Because that was, wow, that was really terrible. But we are in fact on the runway and stopped before the end of the runway, so it's good enough for me. And we are now, oh, there are actually taxiways marked out. What? Okay, and now we are off the runway. We'll just do an we'll just run it up. This clears all the gunk from the engine. Basically blows out any dirt that may have accumulated during the flight. I assume that's why they do it anyway. And it sounds awesome. I'm gonna shut up and let you listen to the engine for a minute. Okay, you've had your minute. Right, and we will shut down. And that's that. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.